EscoNitz, and welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. Last episode we got Tressa, and we got her to her first chapter done. It's completely done. So we're gonna head on over to Atlas Dam to work on Cyrus's chapter 1. Let's see. My controller is really acting up. Let's see, there's so many people here I want to steal from and stuff. Steal. Sure. Thanks, kid. Hidden item. Nice. What do you got for me? Bartering. Well, that ain't gonna do me no good. I'm gonna be stealing everything. See? Discount at the end. That will help. Not much, but... Excuse you? Did I say you could challenge me? That's what I thought. New weapons for sale. Okay. Anyone in here? No. So, there's something with the latest Windows update that just really messes up controllers, apparently. Emperor Crab. What do you got? A hidden item. Alright. Excuse you. Hidden item. Alright, equipment. Iron vest, bronze vest. We want the accuracy on him because he has that stab attack thing with the spear. There we go. An empty coin pouch. Gee, you're so generous. Nourishing nut. Steel. Aha. Inquire. Guide with ease. That's good. I think we don't have guide right now though. Max HP. What do you got? Hidden item. Light soulstone. Thank you. Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Let's move on over to here. But there's plenty of people to steal from. Another hidden item. Building to go in. Anyone to steal from in here? I'm pretty sure everyone in here is required, like, this is a inquire thing for Cyrus. Yep, there's nothing in here for us. Unless you want to beat up a little old lady. Inspiriting Plum. Was there anything down here? No. Hello, guard. Thank you. Man, I'm really pissed off at this Windows update.
Hello.
I did not mean to. Look, I did not mean to talk to you. Especially not twice. Well, let's see what's in the castle then. No, one more time, huh? Ugh, damn it. Alright, fine, we'll go to the tavern. Time to get people drunk. Thank you. Yeah, sure, I'll be on my best behavior. Now I'll go steal from that guard who screwed me over. Thank you. Healing Grape. Herb of Awakening. Inspiriting Plum. Healing Grape. Anyone else? Yes, there are still people to steal from. Thunder Soulstone. Hidden item. Not trying to steal that stuff. 8% chance, no way. Nothing. Oh, that's probably what's in their room. Thank you. Another hidden item. Thank you. Man, not very good guards, are they? That kid had more guard than the guards that had guard. Coming through. I stole your cup. I'm the new king. Alright, we've successfully robbed everyone in town, except for that one kid. That one kid that with 8% chance. Check equipment. Evasion 10, okay. You can have that. Save here. Yes, I think I know now who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he's a scholar. This is Atlastan, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man. In his shadowy subterranean study, he will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Okay. Sure, I'll take him along. Cyrus and Tressa. Sorry, Tressa, but he's a scholar. Yep, let's hear the beginning of the trial. Yeah. Nope. Let's do that. And so it was Atlas Dam was founded some 2 centuries ago.
Indeed. Our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera.
Austera.
But it's another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago.
8 years ago.
Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered.
You fail!
There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
Well, she failed.
The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
And then the other girl's gonna be like, I don't need to.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg?
Hornburg. Oh, hey.
That is correct.
Hey, Ulbrich knows Hornburg.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion.
Neat.
On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands.
Okay.
Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
Oh, you're teaching the princess.
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness.
Of course, you gotta give the easy question to the princess, you know. She's gotta get the right answer and look good for you, right?
Clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time,
Okay.
rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe.
Who's that?
Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
Are you getting fired because you
Don't
took too
forget
long?
to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. I don't remember his story at all.
Another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
All I remember is doing his chapter 1, and I don't remember what it did. Like, apparently it's about a book being stolen.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid!
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I best make haste. Sadly, I cannot give you a job yet. But you can tell by the picture what he's gonna be.
Oh.
Professor!
Professor Albright.
Oh, that was weird. The music, like, restarted there. Did you hear that? Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter
If you can spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
But of course, Your Highness. It would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor. It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornberg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornberg fell. Just go ask Ulrich. I see, a shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornberg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh.
Don't you want to talk too? Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness, as I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor. Albright, I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, hello there, Therese.
Yes? Do you have a question for me?
Do you have a question for me as well?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. Okay, we already know what skills he has, because, well, we turned, God, I cannot remember her name. Why can I not remember her name?
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Tressa, that's her name. Dang, that took me way too long. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that an original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete history, had been donated to archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the brilliant mind in the Royal Academy. When you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy, I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge. Hey, we can't talk about tits. Right, the expression of your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will.
What have we here?
How odd, the tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright!
The headmaster would see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well, might I ask of you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing, huh? I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Do enter! Do all scholars wear that
My
outfit?
apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
You owe me money.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
What? Your eyes are red, dude.
I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Oh.
It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
Man, your dress, pants
But that
thing.
goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude.
Oops.
My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
You're fired!
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the Special Archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Then why'd you call me here?
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Bye. Knock knock.
Enter.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Headmaster. Okay, who are we? Oh, it's Therese.
What's the matter?
Yes, what is it, Therese? It's about Professor Albright, sir. The fuck are you doing?
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not
Well, this
so.
is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault, disappearing tome. Would seem we have quite the mystery on our hand. And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
You could say that indeed, a habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot. What about a hand? Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who had been frequenting the library lately, as might my fellow scholars. And mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit, too. Okay, so Cyrus is scrutinizing. Let's see now. Of course I got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping, I was resting my eyes is all. Even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. Let's see now. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I have gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. Ow. Let's see now. Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guard stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. Most intriguing. So someone stole the guard's key. That guard needs to be fired. Let's see now. You know full well I have a key to the special archives and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have had no reason to peruse those tomes in quite some time. Most intriguing. He has a key, this is true, but the dust gathered on it says, okay.
Splendid!
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Oh, the headmaster and the guard.
But of course!
Of course! It all makes sense now. There are only two keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? The guards! The headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Aho!
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So is it possible that the guard is our man?
No.
No, he would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means...
Put it all together and our villain is... The culprit is Russell.
Yes.
Indubitably, the shifty scholar Russell. Okay. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now, all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Now, is this where you join the party? Word has it he's been doing his research underground these days. Oh, gee, I wonder where it is.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken it upon myself to investigate this suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it is of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus, join the party. Well, Cyrus, you're gonna get your job. You're gonna be a merchant. Yes, Tressa and him are sharing jobs. Alright, you can have an iron spear and a longbow. Can't take that from her. 2, 5. You know, honestly, that's better. You can have that. Right, definitely give you that. You're the mage. I guess you can have the empowering too. Alright. I think that's a good place to call this. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, EscoNitz, share the love. Goodbye.